A thunderous clap of lightning suddenly strikes a tree trunk, and in the blink of an eye, it shatters into thousands of pieces like a terrifying explosion. A ferocious flood sweeps away an entire city, submerging everything in a sea of water, changing the fate of thousands of people in an instant. Or those moments of narrowly escaping disaster. All these dramatic and unexpected moments can happen at any time, and not everyone gets the chance to witness these miraculous events. So what are you waiting for? Let's dive in now to make sure you don't miss any of these moments.
Just as they stepped outside, lightning struck the pathway mere inches away. A towering pine tree exploded into hundreds of pieces under a direct lightning strike. The terrifying destructive power of nature on full display. Luckily, no one was nearby. Lightning struck a moving car on the highway. A blinding flash engulfed the fortunate vehicle. Lightning turned the street into a stage of eerie electrical sparks. The pavement ignited with fire amidst the traffic, a strange yet highly dangerous sight for those nearby.
Cars lined up bumper to bumper on the bridge, despite the raging floodwaters rising beneath them. Worried eyes from the villagers were fixed on the bridge, as if hoping for a miracle. Flash floods spare no one, follow the warnings and stay away from flooded areas. It was a terrifying sight as the dam burst open, unleashing a massive, roaring water monster. The furious floodwaters swept away everything in their path, leaving behind pain, loss, and devastation. A massive wave roared with fury like a ferocious sea beast lunging forward, ready to swallow the car driving along the shoreline. The raging floodwaters tore through the riverside land, sweeping away homes that vanished beneath the rising waters. A heartbreaking, tragic moment that lays bare the devastating power of nature. The snowstorm blanketed everything, turning houses and trees into eerie ice sculptures. This haunting beauty serves as a stark warning about the dangers of extreme weather. Stay indoors during a snowstorm. A lonely car stranded in the middle of a vast sea of water, with powerful waves relentlessly crashing against it, as if trying to swallow it whole. A stark reminder of the dangers of parking near the coast during bad weather. Giant waves surged into the streets, turning the coastal city into a river of water. Panic-stricken residents fled from the wrath of the sea. A bridge exploded and collapsed in a cloud of dust, leaving viewers holding their breath. Fortunately, it was a controlled demolition, and no one was injured. The massive cooling tower of the power plant collapsed in the blink of an eye, neatly and without any danger. A sudden large wave crashed ashore, chasing people standing on the beach, creating a scene that was both hilarious and alarming. Always stay cautious near the ocean. Waves can strike at any moment. A massive flood ravaged the village, turning streets into rivers and submerging homes in a vast sea of water. Helpless, the villagers watched as the raging current swept everything away. A landslide swallowed the road, serving as a stark warning of the dangers of natural disasters in mountainous areas. The tsunami devastated the parking lot, sweeping away cars in its path. A sudden large wave crashed ashore, sweeping away a motorcyclist in its path. The tsunami left behind a trail of wreckage and devastation, a powerful reminder of nature's destructive force. Always stay alert and be prepared for the worst-case scenarios. The terrifying landslide swallowed the mountain road, leaving a path of destruction in its wake. The car was swept away by the raging floodwaters, helpless against the powerful current. The muddy flood surged like a monster, smashing through barriers and pouring into the streets. The muddy flood surged like a monster, smashing through barriers and pouring into the streets. Scorching lava flowed downward, incinerating everything in its path, a terrifying display of raw, unstoppable power.
A utility pole exploded like fireworks in the night after being struck by lightning. A massive lightning web tore through the night sky above the highway. A lightning strike shook an entire house. The sky roared directly above the stadium during the match. Death nearly touched a brave reporter. While covering the storm in the pouring rain, a massive lightning strike hit just a few meters behind him. Lightning struck the water right next to a fishing boat. 3 men recoiled in terror, nearly falling into the sea, a deadly warning about being on the water during a storm. A horrifying double strike, both man and vehicle. A lightning bolt struck a man standing near a truck, knocking him to the ground as sparks flew from the vehicle. An unbelievable stroke of luck. The sun umbrella was obliterated by a lightning strike. The poolside umbrella exploded upon direct impact. Dinner turned into a living nightmare. A sudden lightning strike hit right next to the outdoor dining table. sending everyone into a frantic dash for safety. The backyard canopy was torn apart by lightning right overhead. A vehicle plunges into a frozen lake. Luckily, it's pulled out in time. Never take frozen surfaces lightly.
Пошли! Давай! Красавцы!
Yandık, yandık, yandık.
Habis. Habis. That one a bit.
Or
Oh dear God. It was a terrifying sight as the dam burst open, unleashing a massive, roaring water monster. The furious floodwaters swept away everything in their path, leaving behind pain, loss, and devastation.